It is noon, everybody, and I'm going home from my job.
That's a Stroganoff Palace on the background, and today's talk about our storytelling palace. Yes, what we can learn from storytelling to learn English, to improve our skills of language. Maybe it will be English, maybe it will be Russian, maybe it will be Italian or Francais. Comme ça va? Yes, for everybody who's from France, French people, hello. And today I was working at my job, and today I was writing notes on my paper. I was writing about sluts. Sluts, this girls, type of girls that are with prostitution kind of opinion. Yes, with behavior, hoes. And why did I write this? Because today is Sunday, and on Sunday it is so important thing to order some sluts at our hotel, because we are luxury hotel, and we have guests. They are foreigners, and foreigners, especially, sorry for it, maybe if you are Arabian, but Arabian foreigners prefer to order, to arrange slots at some night of Sunday or of Saturday, I mean, or Friday. One moment, we will jump here. And when they arrange this type of girls, then we have observation of it, because I'm doorman at my hotel industry, and I stay at doors and always watch this process of girls with short skirts on minus 7 degrees of Celsius, and they are like so attractive, and they are so with amazing shape, with so sexual things of their body. Yes, it is good, it is nice looking, I want to say, and they're walking near us. They're passing the road, and I've imagined this situation. A situation. No, I didn't imagine. I imagined you. I imagined this. You are at hotel doors, and near you two foreigners who are crying, I want a vodka, I want a champagne, I'm fucking hungry. Yes, he said this. And four girls, they're Russian, but they spoke in English too, and they spoke in the way that I thought, it is so attractive, foreign girls maybe. And I started to think this way, and in one moment these Russian girls started to speak with each other in a way of Russian. They started to say Russian words before they were speaking, so teasing, like, you're so man, you are so cute, you're so nice. It is like they were speaking with the neighbors, 4 sluts and 2 men. It is kind of orgy was appearing at our hotel, and after a little bit moments, I found interesting thing. They started to speak in Russian. After this pleasing phrases, they started to say in Russian, and they said, when will it end? They said it in the Russian language, and it was kind of funny, because you understand English language, you understand Russian language, and it's so good. And it is about benefits of English language. This, you are like a double agent, know every cards on the sleeves of people. Need to cross the street here. One moment, and by the way, it is our beautiful building near Red Bridge. It is beautiful, and on the background it's Admiralty. You can see this. By the way, we'll cross the street. This man will not hit us because it is zebra time. It is like a safari. Yes, it is good. And guys, it was funny. And what do I know about sluts? I know that they're funny, and sometimes they speak with their talk with each other, like talk of sluts. They speak about today will be 5 people near me, like this is something. Jesus, I didn't have 3 person in one process of this act, but 5 person on the sexual harassment thing. It is kind of, oh Jesus Christ, it is 6, even 6. 5 men and 1 girl. Oh Jesus. Yes, and I was hearing it. This conversation. They have their own nicknames also in the band of sluts, of prostitution. I've learned it too. My taxi driver said it to me, taxi driver of Hotel, because he watched many of slots, and on the World Cup Championship, he was ordering, he was serving some people from Uruguay, from Germany, from Mexico. He was providing service to these people, and it was some kind of money time, because foreigners like this way watching at Russian girls. Sorry if it is not right, but Russian girls are attractive, really, and if we will compare it, but I think, my opinion, that some different culture girls are attractive too, and even more sometimes. Their smiles are better. Some girls from different countries smiling better. I noticed it. One girl from Australia, I remember her. She was so attractive. Jesus Christ. She was smiling. She was cute. She was like a Lavigne. I forgot. Andrew Lavigne. It is like a yes. One girl. She's singer. Andrew Lavigne, or something like this. Okay, and today's our talk not about sluts, but we are talking already 6 minutes about sluts. Our talk right now is about how to improve your English or another language. Today I was writing this story at my paper, and it was so good, because when you write something, when you speak something, you train your brain to work in a new way. Like you can read or you can write. It's two different actions, and the same almost process, but not fully the same. When you read somebody's information, you don't pay attention on details so much. You don't pay. You are not focusing a lot on it. You are like a lazy person on a couch potato, and you are lying on. Oh, some girl is shooting us. By the way, we'll see them right now on the background. And yes, she was doing some of pictures on her photography device. And I want to say that when you storytell, when you telling story, you can create new semantics inside of your mind. You can create new web of things. Oh, by the way, look, it is Habib or who? Is it a man from? No, I don't think so. But look at this. He's with this hat, and when you write something or speak, you create new connections inside of your mind, because you want to create a story. You want to create something that you have never ever tried to discuss about. For example, today I was writing a novel about, like a short story, about sluts who saved the world. And it was kind of good when you write something. For example, there lived a slut, yes, for example, yes, and after that you start to think about it was so explosionally good, or it was her life was explosionally good, she was wealthy and something else, and you think in a new way, like you have never ever thought about it, and you try to connect new words, and you try to find the most suitable word for this situation. I hope you understand me right now, my dear pancakes. And I want to say that your imagination starts to work better, and you try to find like archive worker. You try to find the specific columns of books or paper documents inside of database, and after that you can see every word of your mind. Yes, it is good, it is not good, it is not good. It is perfect, it is a suitable word, the most suitable for this occasion. And you found this word, and after that, oh, I'm so glorious, it is good. And after that, you are so extremely funny about this, that you found a word that's suitable the most. And then when you feel this like a how to say, pride of yourself, when you feel like, oh, I've made it, then you feel better for your memory, because when you feel emotions, your memory starts working in new way, and your memorizable abilities are growing. They grow on a new level. It is true, because emotions create to us and build more memories, and your drive inside of your mind started to work like, oh Jesus, it is bartender style. And I wanted to say this, and the more you storytell, the better. It doesn't mean that you should storytell every minute of your life and something like that, but you should do this 1 hour a day at least. It will be good. Even if you write a message for someone, try to write it not in a way like, hello, how are you? I'm good. No need to do this. Need to write, hey, my dear pancake, how are you doing, my dear fellow from the planet of Uranus? And after that, do you know what's the difference between Uranus? No. What's the most... if you will be a planet, what's name of planet you will be? What's the most? What will be the most popular place in your universe? And you will say like Uranus, and after that it will be kind of funny joke. I don't know you understood it or not, but it should sound funny. I hope so, and I was so thinkable about this joke. Need to turn straight to this side. We are like hobbits inside of Baker Street of Sherlock Holmes, and we do traveling around 80 minutes this city. And storytelling is good. It also improves your imagination. And what's the difference between reading? When you read something, you feel like you read somebody else's opinion. It is good, yes. Your brain working the same way, almost like you write something, your imagination is working, but you don't feel it fully, because sometimes you read the same thoughts. Sometimes you read the thoughts that are boring for you, maybe will be, or maybe opposite, and you don't agree with them, and you are like, oh Jesus Christ, I'm reading the boring stuff, yes. But sometimes it is not boring, sometimes it is really peculiar and so interesting and fascinating. But creating story is better, I think, than reading. But reading is important too, because reading gives us more tools to write your new story. Also, what's benefit of creating story is you try to find specific word to describe. You maybe... where should I go? This way. And sometimes you maybe thought that, Igor, or viewer, I thought that I can describe the situation this way, but what if I will describe it in another? For example, you always thought that world is contained with sluts of girls. But imagine if situation will be opposite. If all sluts will be males. Like right now we have 90% sluts of girls, female, but imagine that 90% will be males. And how will it... Hey, Jesus Christ! Didn't see this bump. And in one moment you will imagine this situation, and it will be maybe some of the crisis on our world, because you will imagine this. Jesus, it happens in a different way. Our world started to be another way, and it maybe will bring to us collapses, and it will bring maybe not. And it is all about sluts. Sluts are the most valuable particle in our life mechanism. Whole mechanism will not work without sluts female. It is who will earn money from sluts, like policeman will have less money from that from them. Male can give a punch if you will not pay something. Okay, this some of the stories. And certainly this is good. And when you try to find a new word to describe this process, you go to dictionary. When you read, you are not so useful for dictionary, and it is not so like a likable process to go on dictionary when you read. But when you create a story, it is like I want to find this word, especially if you create a story for someone else. For someone else to make this person happy, for your lovely girl or lovely boy, if you are male or female in our story. And when you try to find specific words to describe this information for someone else, you feel better of you have more responsibility to do so, and you are accountable for it, because you want to make this person happier, and it will bring you more power to do this. Your brain will start working on a new way with like it will be like a Kalashnikov gun. Yes, I hope so. I will go right now to my home, and after that we will talk again, okay?
So, we are finally here. Yes, it was reading evening, guys, and today we're gonna talk about one fascinating thing that happened in my life. Today I've made a decision. I thought about it a lot. I thought about it every second and every minute of my life, and it was kind of fun experience, I want to say. It was fascinating thing. What have I decided? Let's go dive into it together. I decided that right now we will produce host show. I don't know how to say it. It is like I want to host show. I mean that. Do you know something like a James Corden or Ellie the Late Night Show or somebody's late show? I want to be the same thing. I don't want to be like them. I want to be my own version of it. I want to go forward on this direction because I feel that I can be, because it is my own feeling. I feel like I want to produce something like show, because I always talked on my channel about I am a showman. I am a person who likes to create something new. I like to learn new. I like to do new things. I like to joke, but sometimes jokes are not so funny. Yes, you know, but I like to do this, and it is relatively subjective that jokes are not funny, and in my head they are funny. Yes, and the most powerful thing that I want to say that I didn't prepare jokes before. Right now we need to dive into work on jokes, because our channel, I remember when I started my channel 2 years ago, when I was in a position of oh Jesus Christ, my Russian channel was banned. Yes, it was occupied with blocking, and I decided to create English language, and I thought about interesting name of my channel, and I created Easy Jokes. Easy Jokes, I thought that it will be a good thing for like a person. It will be like a pseudo name. Yes, like when you have name, but it is like a pseudo, when it is something not real. And I thought, and I created Easy Jokes because it is soundful. It sounds like a Jones, Joe, James, and etc. Easy sounds like a name, and Jokes is a last name. Yes, and I thought about creating something funny on my channel, and I thought for this 2 years almost, yes, and today I decided to do so. From now on, we will also upload specific comedian jokes, a comedian show with my sketches, maybe with my jokes. Why didn't I upload it before? Because I was scared. I want to say it. Yes, I was scared of things that maybe I will be like in a position I'm so stupid, and maybe someone will know that I do some crazy stupid shit. And yes, I thought this way, but now we have determination inside of our heart, and I want to do so. What will it be? It will be like a collection of jokes that I will create, and also my improving of acting and comedian skills. Because right now I write stories. Yes, I write stories at my job. I do the storytelling. It is good. It is good thing. Yes, I do storytelling, and it's good for improving my English. And right now I want to make it more practicality, more like a thing that I will do with practice. I will do with practice and with I want to make something, and not making like a for only to store it on my computer and nothing else. I want to use it. I want to be in a position of person who tells stories and funny stories. I didn't try open mics before, but we don't have English open mics in our city, but maybe need to try it. I like attention of people around me. I remember at my school at 2013, I was in the center of attention of people. I was so like Jesus, it is a real happiness. I was around people, and people we were listening to me. It was the most like a time when I felt really, Igor, you are a nice man, and I like it. Yes, I told not mine jokes sometimes. I really did, but I felt like, oh Jesus, I'm a center of attention. Also, I was creating videos on 2011, 2012 for my classmates. I was creating like official congratulations for Happy New Year, for Day of Army in Russia, and Day of oh Jesus Christ! What's days today? Today's 9th, next will be 10th, 11th, 12th. Ah, no. Saint Valentine. Saint Valentine Day also I was creating video about it. Okay, and right now I decided that need to write jokes. Oh Jesus, someone is speaking. They are they are outside of our room. And when we will do this, it will be kind of funny, I think so. It will be like a good thing. I lost my thought. And okay, I want to produce jokes. How to do this? Need to write lines, like set up here and punchline there. Yes, and try to tell stories with these hilarious things. And thanks so much for everybody who is watching now, by the way, my dear pancake. And what's plan? Plan is to make people laugh and be laughable too. Laughable, I mean that be in a position that I I find my jokes funny too. Need to create jokes that I think they are funny. Yes, and maybe to try to use open mics on my city. It will be maybe good idea, or maybe to go to TV shows, TV hosts on our city. But we have opportunity of YouTube. YouTube is a new television, and we can upload here too. Yes, and I think that need to plan this thing, but plan is not enough. Need to go forward. What I wanted to share is that I like to be person who makes people laugh, cry, and kind of like, hey man, girl, I want to make you inspired too. And we are continuing our journey, and our English is better, and we will work on our language. We will work on our jokes, and need to create jokes through this experience of life, of my experience of learning, and maybe you have some ideas what topics are you interested in, but jokes topics that you are interested in, this kind of what need to read also about not copywriting, about things on YouTube, about what should things on YouTube about how to say it, about rights, because some jokes are like racism, could be, or feminism, or something with national conflicts, and need to write laws of and rules of YouTube so clearly to make sure that everything is okay with my jokes, because sometimes I like to make jokes about violence, because I was domestic violence at my childhood. Yes, and will it be good to share these stories or not? Will it be funny? And yes, it will be funny for me, especially. And but will YouTube approve it to upload? Because someone will say like, hey, ban it, or do request to suspect it to something bad. Yes, and thanks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for Star, 23 years old girl. Yes, from England. Thank you a lot, because no so big amount of girls are watching me from English language countries, and it's so like, oh Jesus Christ, my heart will go on, and I feel like thank you. Yes, and I feel so amusing maybe. And also thanks so much for Christopher, who writes so big novels of comments. It was so amazing. I was reading these comments. Sorry, I didn't ask you. I wanted to prepare a good answer, but always I think that, oh Jesus, my answer is not good enough, and I erased my comments. Also, thank you a lot for Jackie, for our Kentuckian friends, our detailed viewers, and also for Zach from Kentucky too, and everybody who is from Indonesia, Malaysia, Katusha too, people from California, from Florida, from what's more, Texas person too, hello. What's New York, Houston problems life, and also hello everybody from Netherlands. It is Slava, and also Red. Yes, everybody, hello. Thanks so much for you who was watching. Jeremy, hello too. Yes, from California. And have a nice day. Daylight, moonlight, sunlight, sunlight, and different light of your life. I hope that your light will burn through your body like a blinding spot to this, like aliens. It will be a ray of aliens. You will kill everybody with this lighting, and it will be a good idea for doing things. You will walk like a man, Martian from the world of wars of worlds. Yes, and you will make people funnier, you will make people happier, you will do everything that you can. Yes, because you can. Nothing is impossible, like someone said. Like who's it was a person like Shia LaBeouf. Yes, just do it, nothing is impossible, he said. Yes, it is some of the quotes to inspire you through your bones. Yes, like through your cheekbones. And what's next? I will continue reading. I will continue creating jokes. I like to improvise, and need to. Jesus, it was something that I felt like I felt like something happened in my life right now. I want to do things right now. I understand that my personality on my real life, I'm so silent, and I don't tell things to people. Need to create a personality that I want to be, that I am. Why am I scared? Why am I silent? Because I'm so scared of people's opinion, and it is why. It's true. I walk on the streets and I scared to watch to this camera. I watch to my face and it makes me more confident. But Igor, stop this doing. You are nice. You're amazing. You can go forward. You can raise your opportunities and possibilities. You know. If you watch it in the future, it will be a nice video. And need to change my traits. Need to change my habits. Because habits habits create your personality, and everybody can be who they want to be and who they are. Yes, we can't say we are no, how to say it. We can be who we want to be. Yes, it is the inspiration right now, and we can be who we are. Yes, yes, I said correct. I mean that we can say, I am a musician, yes, and you will be right, because sometimes you feel it. And today I understood that I'm an actor, I am a comedian, and I'm a storyteller, hilarious, and also show host, and a multi-talented person. It is who I am. And I'm totally agree with it, and also I'm a showman. It is like some of the creative things. And I think that I am a not super engineer. I don't feel like I am engineer. I feel like I'm somebody hilarious. I feel really like I'm Jesus Christ, I'm so hilarious as fuck. And I like this feeling. And I feel like I'm almost crying about it. I'm not crying, but I feel so happy inside of me. It is not death inside of you. It is really opposite feeling. It is I am high. I haven't not been high after Mary Jane, marijuana, or some drugs, and I didn't use drugs. I didn't use LCD, metamorphosic thing. I don't know what's the name of it. Even. But I feel right now like I'm inside of acid of LSD, and I am kind of hilarious right now. And I felt it every day, and what should I do? I should shine. I should shine like a shine, Mr. Shine, like a person who uses this spray of shining. Let's share it around our world. Okay, I said thank you for everybody already 5 minutes ago, and we are continuing. Yes, just new opportunities, and thank you a lot. My English is better. My performing arts are better. What should I do next? Yes, create jokes. First, a great mentality of a person who are not scared of someone else's opinion and creating jokes. Second, need to try to go to open mic, even on the Russian language, and try to go to shows or host show on YouTube. It will be easier to host on YouTube. And also need to practice acting skills with camera, because sometimes I feel like I can't do joking like this way when I speak with my face. It is kind of good, but need to understand my feelings, need to understand my characteristics without looking at my mirror. I understood that when I look at mirror, it makes me vulnerable. It makes me person who are unsecured, because when I speak in real life, I don't feel the same courage, because I don't have a mirror. Do you understand me? When I speak with camera, it is kind of easy. I can look at this, I can do funny faces, and it is good. But need to do these faces without looking at this, and it will be funnier. Yes, need to practice, and after that watch videos. Need to practice to watch this camera. Yes, it will be better. And after that, need to look at what have I recorded, and look, is it quality that I wanted or not? Yes, It was mysterious talk with you. And okay, thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. You are a nice fellow, you are a good pancake, and you are my favorite viewer. Don't forget about it. And see you next time. Bye bye, and always be a nice person in the grave. Bye.